G-Lew Show Friday Night Live. And as you all know, we got a very, very, very special guest tonight. The world renowned, I call him the king of Santa Fe Springs. It may be some, you know what I mean? It may be some that try to duplicate, try to imitate, but none can be the man, the legend. We got him here tonight. Mr. Media Magic is live on the G-Lew Show. Kick back and enjoy the show. We're going live in 5, 4, 3. Yay. Once again, it is the G-Lew Show. This is Friday Night Live. And I am G-Lew. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another show. I am G-Lew. Shout out to my producer, DD Hairston. You are now on the G-Lew Show. Without any further ado, we have a very special guest tonight. He is here. You may have heard about him. You may have seen him. You may have seen his videos. You may have watched Santa Fe Springs on a Sunday and seen all that incredible footage. But he is here now. The world famous Meedia Magic. He's here.
Appreciate that, G-Lew.
How you doing,
Thank
sir?
you so much. Appreciate it. Honored to be here, my man.
It's an honor to have you, man. It's an honor to have you, man. Long overdue. First and foremost, I gotta say, man, I'm a fan of your work. You know what I mean? I gotta also say, man, shout out to you. Like, he made me the first time, probably, you know, this stuff you call viral. He made me go viral one time, man, when I pulled up to Santa Fe Springs, because I love that place, and I was just out there on the dance floor doing my little thing, my 1-2 step, and he happened to film me, and I've seen it later, and everyone loved it, man. So shout out to you for helping me go viral, sir. Thank you.
Oh man, you know what? It's just my pleasure, G-Lew. When I saw you out there on the dance floor, you know, I'm always looking for talent, brother. I'm always telling people I'm looking for talent, right? Whether it's beauty, whether it's body coordination, dancing, you know. And when I identified you, when I saw you, I thought, he's got it. He's got some good G moves right there. Absolutely. And I had to get you on film because I know the audience would appreciate it. Absolutely. Absolutely. And they did.
Thank you. They sure did, man. And again, I'm a fan of your work. Me personally, I'm gonna shout out to everyone in the chat. First and foremost, a lot of people in the chat tonight, they're all showing love to you. They're all fans of you as well. Love Grace, Floyd Chavez, Spanks, Brenda Love, DD, Girl 6, Keisha, everyone in the chat. If I miss you, I'm sorry. What up, Derek? But yeah, shout out to everyone in the chat. But I'm a fan of what you do. Can you first tell us a little bit of how you got started? Well, tell us your whole get down. Because I say you're a videographer. I'm sure you're a photographer. Like, what would you call what you do?
You know what? You described it just fine, right? A videographer, a photographer, but I'm more or less of a video creator, right? I like to create videos. I like to combine music and people, right? So, you know, if you look at my captions, if you look at my descriptive caption, I say I capture videos to express people dancing and
Right.
listening to music, right? Expression of life through music and magic is what I call it, right? You bring people together, you bring music and people together, you put a camera in front of them, and you just don't know what can happen, right? And many times people do go viral, right?
Right.
In some instances, they do go viral. People can appreciate what those videos look like. But look, to go back to your question, yes, I would consider myself and call myself and identify myself as a video creator.
I like that.
Absolutely, and that requires a few steps, right? To get to the point of creating a video that's going to capture the audience's interest. You know, you start with ensuring that your battery is fully charged, right?
Right.
Those small nuances, the battery is fully charged. You have to
Right.
ensure that your lenses are clean, right?
Right.
You don't want your videos to look fuzzy and blurry and distorted. And you ensure that the individual is enjoying themselves as they're being filmed as best I possibly can, right? But as we're doing that, G-Lew, and you, I'm sure you know this, we're creating a relationship as we're doing that,
Right.
right?
Right.
We're connecting. I identified something in you, and I put it on camera, and I knew that the world would appreciate it. So,
Right.
video creator.
Video creator. I like that. And you know what, too? I like that media magic. I like that passion of how you explained and broke down what you do. I like that, man. And you know, me personally, I like about you and your work that sets you aside because, of course, Santa Fe Springs is a phenomenal, phenom. You know, a lot of people were out there capturing footage and doing their thing. I'm seeing a lot of different channels. But what I do like about you that is different, and then also let me tell you this: what I did not know is I was tapped into you a long time ago, but didn't connect the dots until we met, you know what I mean? But I went back to old videos because a couple of friends of mine were already following you, and they would send me clips back in the day because you would catch the old guy, I forget his name, you know, the popular guy that's always with the suit, you know what I mean, and different little things.
Chuco.
Oh yeah, Chuco, that's my guy.
That guy right there, yeah.
Shout out to you, this in the chat, but people would send me little clips way back, you know, so I was tapped in, but just didn't connect the dots. But what I do like about you, particularly particular than other people who capture video, is your critiqueness. Like you said, there's certain things how you capture people, the connection you get, the clarity, how that shit looks. It looks like a movie. You know what I mean? Then you know how to, like you said, make the connection with the person you're capturing, and you make that connection. Just like with me, it was just different at the way you filmed it, and we made a connection. You know, the same way with Chuko and Sleepy. I love how you capture her. You know, it's just a connection you make. So I think it's something special about what you do, bro.
You know what? And I'm gonna thank you. I'm gonna thank you for every word that you just said, and you are on point with that. You're not the only one, the first person who's expressed that to me. I have a unique approach to how I film, and yes, I aim to make it look different than most videos. I use the zoom features. I make sure that I move around. G-Lew. I don't just like to, and I respect everybody else's style of filming, right? But what I like to do is, as I'm filming you, I want to move around so you can move around, right? And that gives the illusion of like you said, a movie. It's like a drone is flying around you. So yes, I do have my own technique, and I really enjoy applying those techniques because it does make a big difference with the end product. Absolutely.
Right. Speaking of people, well, I'm not gonna even ask you who you admire, but who were some of your even before you started filming, are there any videographers or directors or anyone that you look up to or that you admire, even coming up as a kid or up to now, that you do what you do?
You know, that's a great question, brother. I couldn't pinpoint a specific videographer. So what happened to me, G-Lew, is how I started filming at the swap meet, because that's where I started. I started filming at the swap meet sometime last year, in late March of last year. So, I went to the swap meet one day. Mind you, I've been going to the swap meet for many, many years, just never pulled out my camera. But last year, I decided to pull out my camera, and I recorded, a couple videos, and those videos garnered a lot of attention. And when I realized that, I thought, you know what, I have something here. I've got something juicy here. I've got some good stuff here that people may want to watch. So I continued going every Sunday up until now, every Sunday, and I've been producing and editing films, videos ever since. But I enjoy it, G-Lew. I enjoy people reaching out to me like you did, and express your gratitude. You said, thank you. I appreciate it. I really appreciate that piece of what I do, brother. Absolutely.
Right. You know what else I like about you too as well? You'll be there, like you said, you're there every Sunday. You're always there, but people won't know it. It's not like you're right there on like you're low key. You kind of in the cut. You got to know you to know you're there. Like you'll just see that video next week and say, "Damn, he got a lot of good capturing footage, but I didn't really see him." You know what I mean? You just pop out. Like when I seen you last time, you popped out on me. I said, "Oh, there he is." You know what I mean? So I like that as well. I like how low key you are, but you're getting everything.
Absolutely. And I've taken a different approach these I don't know, this last 5-6 months. When I started filming at the swap meet, I started filming groups, everyone, right? And I mean, it naturally the channel was going to continue growing because people are interested in watching people dance at the Santa Fe Springs swap meet. But I decided that I would change that. So I started filming solo dancers. Okay. I started filming people dancing by themselves. So that changed the dynamic of how everyone else started filming. So what I would do is I would ask people, hey, if I believe that you would do well on my channel, I'd approach you and I would say, hey, G-Lew, let me get you on camera today. This is who I am, Media Magic. So I've sort of taken that approach. I'm starting now to post videos of groups and larger people groups of people dancing. But if you look at my TikTok channel, TikTok is the majority of the videos on there are solo dancers. Instagram, I have 72,000 followers on TikTok and little 60 grand on or 60K on Instagram, and
wow,
Instagram.
Little.
Yeah. But they're growing. They're moving.
Yeah. Right. How did you feel? Hold on. Not to cut you off. Let me get into this before I forget. How did you feel when TikTok briefly shut down? And how do you feel overall? Are you worried about? Because I know what I'm learning too. I'm kind of late with. I've had TikTok, but I don't use it as much. But from what I hear, that's where it's at. You know what I mean? As far as to get your shit up. You know what I mean? And everything. How do you feel about the threat of TikTok being shut down when it was shut down? Or how do you feel, or do you even care? What's your thoughts on that?
So that's a great question. At first, sure, you feel a little bit, disconcerted, a little bit concerned about losing all that work that you've put in, all that energy and time and money that you've invested to get to 70,000 followers. Right. Yeah, sure. I think a lot of people were concerned with that. But I am okay with having an Instagram page. If I lose TikTok, if TikTok goes away for some reason, because it still may, we don't know. I'd be okay. I'd be okay because Instagram is a great platform. YouTube is a great platform. Yes. So I've started investing time in uploading videos on those two channels. I've not done much with Instagram, with Facebook, but with Instagram and YouTube I have. But TikTok, going back to TikTok, TikTok is my foundation, man. That's how where I started, man. That's where I garnered most of my followers.
Right.
They're very special individuals, man. All my followers, and I can appreciate every single one of them. Absolutely.
Let me ask you this too. And this just is a broad question, even for people who may be inquiring. Like when you build, like say for instance TikTok, even me, like I said, I was late with the TikTok and even getting hip on it to where really that's where you can build at really and get some money, all that, right? But how do you go about, and how would you advise someone who's trying to build up their foundation, their channels, their whole get up for whatever they're doing? Because you have to learn how these things work, the YouTubes, the Instagrams, the TikToks, and the difference between all of them and how they work, how you may garner new subscribers or keep people involved and tuned in. Like, how did you go about learning about that stuff, and what would you advise to people trying to up?
Yeah. So I learned through time. Right, I learned by osmosis, right? By trying stuff on my own, by doing the research, by Googling and ChatGPT, all those valuable resources that you can use to gather information. I've also communicated. I've also talked to other videographers and photographers, and I'm going to tell you, I've worked with some pretty top-notch videographers in the past, because I used to work for a large video production company. So I have some background and some knowledge of how all this works. I just never really applied it. But to answer your question, I learned through some friends and connections. So I'll just walk you through some short difficulties that I had a few months ago. So when I started YouTube, I was having a hard time uploading videos, right? 2-hour videos. So I didn't know what to do. Like, how do I upload this freaking video? It's taking 5 days for it to upload. Why?
Right.
So I had to reach out to my peeps, and I had to reach out to my connections and do a little bit of research. And I was able to figure out different ways to upload videos without distorting the image, right? Without it affecting the overall quality of the video. So to answer your question, osmosis. Right, by just learning through life, doing the research, connecting with people who have experience, and through failure too, G-Lew, right? Through producing not so good videos, through losing videos, just things like that, right? So I've learned different ways, right?
Trial and error,
man. Trial and error, absolutely. At least for me, that's how it was.
Yeah, me too. I just kind of, as you know, learn as you go, and you pick up on things that you do good, and you drop off the things that are bad. And like you said, you have some good ones, bad ones, but you try to learn through it all and just get better. You know,
absolutely.
Yeah. So you talked about doing video work and video. Do you do not only like what you do at Santa, but do you do video production as well? Can you do videos and all that? Because we may need to do some work, Media Magic.
I'll tell you, I have not that. I love the video that you sent me today. The video that's circulating right now that you posted.
That's
DD. That's amazing.
DD
that's
Hairston.
DD. Okay. That's DD's work right there. That's amazing work right there. I really, really appreciate that video, brother. And thank you so much for that. You can thank DD for me. Shout out to DD for sure. Absolutely. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I was asking, do you do video work as well? Like,
yeah. Well, the videos that I do are not the videos that you can produce, right?
Okay.
I tend to do the solo 30 to second to a minute videos. That's what I do.
Got you.
And that's the difference from other people, right? That's what I do. I'm gonna catch you and I'm gonna say, G-Lew, I need you on my page, man. You're looking good today.
Right. Got you. Let me ask you too, because you said you focus on solo and capturing, you know what I mean, people in their images. Do you sometimes go out there and say, I'm gonna like almost have someone start today? Like, I'm going to focus maybe on a person or a group, or do you just keep it broad and maybe someone that captures you focus on them more? Or how does that work?
You know, I'd like to think that I can identify people that can potentially go viral.
Okay.
Right. I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking to make people go viral.
Right.
Right. But it just happens by default. Right. If you're going to film someone that can potentially go viral and you're going to expose them to the world, that's what may happen. Right. They may go viral, and they may go viral for the wrong reasons. Right. But they're going to go viral. Right. Um, so yeah. When I walk out there and I'm, looking to film someone, I'm looking for I have a criteria, brother. Right.
Yeah.
So if I know what my fan base looks like, I know what my audience wants to see. So I'm going to look for someone that they're going to be pleased with. Right.
Right.
And hence is why I captured you. I thought to myself, I think, we need to put someone out there that is representing himself and what he believes. Absolutely.
Right. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you trip out sometimes? Like, when you do go out there, because you frequent it a lot, are you surprised? Because I'm sure you've seen it all, and then every Sunday you never know what to expect. But do you trip out sometimes when you do go and you might spot someone there today that surprises you, or celebrity, or just someone out the blue? Because I even seen maybe a month or so ago, who was out there? The homegirl Negra was out there, and I know she captured a lot, and everyone was all eyes, and that was a good capture. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, do you trip out sometimes? The people you see, are you surprised, or just like, okay, this is gonna be a good day, or how does that work?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yes, sir. That's an awesome question. Yes, as videographers, we have to gauge that, right? We have to gauge who's present today, right? Who's here today. And many times, you don't see people out there like yourself, right? Many times we don't see you until you walk down to the dance floor, right? If you don't walk onto the dance floor, then I may run into you back by the umbrellas or by the restroom, like I saw you the other day.
Right.
But yes, you better believe that, at least for me, I am vigilant. I am aware of who is present, and like, for example, to your example, when Negra showed up, absolutely, I had filmed Negra 2 weeks prior, or a week prior, I think, or 2 weeks prior. So when she showed up to the swap meet, I thought, oh, this is going to be amazing. She's known, she's presentable, and people are gonna, they're gonna be happy when they see her video. And others that were there that day too, that have large. Yeah, that day there were individuals that have fairly large channels, and as a videographer, you want that, right? You want everything. You want to film those that don't have, large followings, but it's not about that. It's about building relationships, right? It's nice when you get someone that has a large following, but it's also nice when you record someone and you make their day, brother. Right, exactly. You make their day, and you uplift them in different ways, man. So I'm hoping I answered your question.
You did. And shout out to Negra. What I like about her too, she's always she's a good person, not all up, like, she knows, I'm sure, who she is, but she's always friendly, approachable, lovable. She's gonna get out there, have fun, not act all bougie. You know what I mean? And she let everyone her and get those shots and just do her. You know what I mean? So that was, you know what I mean? I'm sure everyone enjoyed that. She's good people. Shout out.
And I do agree with you. She's an amazing individual. She's got a great personality, great disposition. She's awesome, brother. I agree with you. And if she's watching, or if she watches this video later, gracias. Thank you so much, Negra, for your time.
Yeah, shout out to you, Negra. Shout out to a big icon as well. Much love. Who would you say, because you capture a lot of different people in their elements, and just the way you capture them makes it more of a movie? Who are some of your favorite people to film, or that you have filmed over the time you've been over there at the swap meet?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I'm going to tell you, Dancing Mary.
Dancing Mary, the older lady, right?
Yeah, the older lady. Yeah, the Dancing Mary. She's just an amazing individual. I try to take the opportunity to film her. You know, I've paired her up with, every time I upload her, I post her, I pair her up with a BG song, right? More Than a Woman. You know that song, you know that. So that's every time I post her, that's the song I pair her up with, and it always goes viral, brother. You know,
that's another thing. Hold on, not to cut you off. That's another thing I wanted to add. You know how to pair the person with the song, because look, I ain't gonna lie. Ever since you put me with that Montel Jordan song, like I would have never thought, right? But now that's what it is. It fit. Even we made your video, that's what we put. It's just like you connected that with me now. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And when people listen to that song, you know, the people that know us and know you, when they listen to that song, they associate you to that song. I know I do. I know my wife does too. Every time we listen to that song, they say, oh, my boy G-Lew's out there, you know, doing his thing.
Yeah, you did that, brother. No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, but you're good. But yes, that's I like. That's another phase. You know, that another piece and part of that process, right? The editing piece. What song am I going to give this individual, right? Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes people have reached out to me and said, Hector, can you, can you either gloss the song or change the song? It hasn't happened much, but I've been fortunate enough to have paired the right songs with what I believe is the right people, and it works, man. You know, so this is your song. This is how we do it. You know.
Yeah, man. You even made us put song on your video because it just automatically, that connection is there. You know what I mean? When I think of you, I think
G-Lew, it's not only, and let's just get one thing straight here. It's not only the song, brother. They were your moves. Moves. You had some pretty cool moves out there. You know, and you lifted your hands lifted up your hands at the perfect time. You know, you bend down. You cleaned your shoes at the same time. You know, it was perfect.
That was magic. That was magic.
There you go. Now that's what we call magic. Absolutely.
Hey, tell us about that name too, because that is real. That is real. What's the word I'm looking for? That is
specific.
Specific. Media magic. That's dope.
Specific because I could have chosen Magic Media, right? But I did a little bit of research and I did a little bit of reading, and I thought, you know what? It makes more sense to I think it's more capturing. It would be more capturing to the audience if I put the word media before magic. And I'm going to differentiate it by adding a second E. Two E's. Media and magic. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to combine those words is what I said. It's going to become one word. Media magic. One word. Okay. So that's the differentiator right there. Right. It's not, it's media magic. It's media magic.
Media magic. And you know what? Let me tell you this too. Before we continue, I have to apologize on behalf of the G-Lew show, me and DD, because we had it wrong in the flyer and all that as media magic with one E. We're supposed to have two E's, and not only that, it should be one word. So even I knew we were mistaken with the media, but I thought the one word was maybe just for IG. But that's period. It's one word all the way around. Media magic.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm with you. Hey, no harm done, Mr. G-Lew. Absolutely not. There you go, baby. Thank you. Absolutely, baby. Thank you.
So let me ask you this too, because do you have the merch and all this stuff available? Because that media magic is dope. I would love a shirt, a t-shirt like that or some black magic. I would love that shirt, man. That's a dope logo, man.
You know what? You're gonna be the first one to get one, G-Lew. Absolutely. So I don't have merch at the moment. I'm actually working on. I know a lot of graphic designers too, brother. Right? As I mentioned to you earlier, I've worked with talented videographers and talented graphic designers.
Right.
So one of my graphic designers designed it, and it's pretty. People like it, man. People like it.
That is dope. I mean, it's very unique, man. Like Media Magic already is just like dope because it explains everything in one. But like you said, have the two E's is very unique with how you did that, brother. And I think that would, and I love the stickers and all that. Looks like something you get at Disneyland. So I would love a T-shirt.
I appreciate it.
I would love a T-shirt of like this, man, a black one, man. Media Magic, brother.
Thank you, brother. You're gonna be the first one to get it, G-Lew. Absolutely.
For sure. Tell me, so you started doing your thing at Santa Fe Springs. Now I'm seeing you too. I'm following the channel and I'm seeing you kind of branching out, moving around. I seen you last week at a spot, and it made me, because that's the type of shit I like. I looked at that, I was like, that's the type of club I would hit up because I like shit like that. You were at some club or something called the 80s Club. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's my type of shit right there. So you're moving around. Tell us about that. Is that something you frequent, or is that just random?
So in your questionnaire, right? You asked me a question. You asked me one of the questions was, what are your future? What is do you have a future project?
Yeah.
And that question is in line to what you just mentioned. So yes, the idea going forward, G-Lew, is to sort of. I love the swap meet, brother. The swap meet is a gold mine for content creators, right? For that specific culture, right? For that specific culture, you can't go wrong there,
right?
But I what I plan on doing is, as part of the project, is I'm going to start branching out to other places,
right?
I'd like to. My wife and I would like to experience, other events. We'd like to go to nightclubs as well. So the 80s bar is close to here from where I live. I'm in Orange County.
Okay.
And that day, we just decided that we would explore, right? We would explore it. Let's check it out. Let's see if they'll allow us to film.
Right.
Because, as you know, that it's always an opportunity for us content creators to get some good content.
Right.
And when we walked in, it just so happens that there was a DJ that has played at the I can't remember his name, man. That has played at the Swappy before.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either, but I was digging him too.
Yeah, because he did say, so I've played at the Swappy before, because he wasn't playing the music that you heard on that video.
Right.
Before he played it on the video. That I recorded.
Okay.
He was playing other music, but when I said, I introduced myself, I gave him a sticker. Then he said, I need to play the music that this guy listens to at the swap meet. And that's been happening too a lot when I go places. They want to meet our expectations, right? They want to. They know what our channel looks like, so they want people to want to be on our channel. So they play the music that we like, right? Which is music that you like.
The pop thing, because I know he's mixing it up after too. I heard him playing a lot of real 80s stuff, and 80s consists of a lot of stuff, but
absolutely
80s overall is I love the 80s music, you know what I mean? So couldn't go wrong, but I get what you're saying. But overall, I was looking like, when I was like, I like this, you know what I mean? That's the type of stuff I like, that vibe, and some 80s music, stuff like that. So I think that was pretty cool, man. I think that was pretty cool.
We had fun that day. We had lots of fun that day, for sure.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
That evening.
That's dope. So, like you said, future projects, you plan on doing more things like that. Is there other things you want to explore? Or is that just like something you're a trial basis, what you're doing?
No. That's part of our plan. The idea is to step out of our comfort zone, step outside of the swap meet, and capture footage other places. Right. Meet new people. Well, that's the idea. That's how you grow your channels. In my belief, you grow your channels and you grow your population by exploring and expanding out of your comfort zone. Right? You meet new people. It's like a domino effect. You meet new people. They introduce you to other people. Those people introduce you to other people, and before you know it, just with last year, because I pay attention to my analytics. Just last week, with the people that we captured in San Diego, because that's where I was last week. I was in San Diego with Sugar Bear.
Sugar Bear, DJ
yeah,
Sugar.
DJ Sugar Bear. I was out there with him, and I think I garnered, I don't know, almost from 600 to 800 followers. So,
wow.
So that helps big time.
Right.
You know? The swap meet is amazing. I'll never take anything away from that. It is an amazing environment. You know, you feel right at home there. But let's be realistic. There are a lot of people filming the same.
Yeah, it is,
and that's okay. That's okay. There's enough for everybody, right?
Right.
But I made a conscious decision to start expanding my horizons here, right? And visiting other areas and experiencing new communities. And ultimately, G-Lew, is meeting new people.
Right. And that's like you said, that's what's going to help you grow, because look, you could have the swap meet, which is beautiful, but like you said, you may have a fan base. Okay, now a set fan base, to whereas you explore, like you said, you went to the 80s bar, you gathered new people that are going to watch and check you out. You go to San Diego with Sugar Bear. That's a whole, you know what I mean?
Oh man, that was amazing, bro. That was an amazing experience.
Whenever I watch his what he's doing, I always enjoy Sugar Bear. He always has a vibe and a good crowd. You know what I mean? So,
absolutely. Yeah. So that's what the future plans look like. You know, exploring other geographies in hopes of meeting new people, building relationships, and capturing good content.
Right. That's dope. That's dope. Is there anyone else out there? I don't know if I asked you this, that not inspires you, because I kind of asked you about that, but is there anyone else that you respect that kind of does what you do, or do we not giving anyone no extras on here? Or is there anyone out there that you respect that does other content, or says, man, he's dope, or that you look at, or that you even enjoy on your own time?
Well, you know,
guess we ain't doing that. That's okay.
What's that?
No, I said, I guess we ain't doing it. You ain't giving out no extra credit today, huh?
Yeah. Oh no, I'll start with you, G-Lew. You know, you get credit. You get credit, my man. Absolutely. But no, there's a lot of people that I can give credit to, man. As far as video creators, I'll give it up to everybody that's at the swap meet, because I know those people very well. You have everybody. All the others that are filming, they're at the swap meet. I'm sure you know them all. Are well respected. I tip my hat to them. They've done some. You know, they've invested the time and energy to create some good content, and they're highly respected by me, man. But as far as you know, pinpointing one person that I can say that I truly can appreciate what I've learned from them, that's probably have to go back to the people I used to work with.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's dope. So any other special projects that you plan to? I know, like you said, you're exploring, doing other things, moving around, but are there any specific or special projects that you're working on, or that you would like to work on in the future, like something you want to do that you haven't done yet, like maybe that's on your wish list, or that you want to explore, you know what I mean, for you personally?
Oh, for me personally, yes. Aside of filming and aside of collecting content, so you know, just a brief background of myself. Aside of filming, so I have a few degrees. Right, I'm an educated individual. Right, I have a few degrees. I have a bachelor and a master's degree in business. Okay. So I and a few certificates. Thank you, sir. As I mentioned to you in my responses there, I'm a human resources professional, right? Okay. I have invested my years in assisting companies with developing their organizations, right? I have a true passion for working with people and helping them succeed, right? My work focuses on building strong teams, right? I've always done that in my profession. Okay. But what I would like to do ultimately is potentially earn a doctorate degree.
Oh wow!
Yeah, yeah. So
Wow.
so that can potentially happen.
Dr. Magic. Dr.
There might be a Dr. Magic. You know, you never know. You know, G-Lew, I'm married to a psychologist, brother. You know, I'm
Oh, okay.
married to a doctor. Yeah.
I got you.
So
Got you. So
so so
she keeps you motivated. She
oh
wants
man, she
got you.
keeps this up here in line.
Got you.
Right?
Got you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Got
I have a great support system at home, brother, for sure. And you met her. You met her
you. Yeah, yes, I did.
2 weeks ago.
To your wife,
Um,
man. That's beautiful, brother.
Thank you,
Salute.
brother.
Incredible,
So
man.
that's been in my peripheral here. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but there's been deep thought about potentially doing that. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
And continue expanding my work as a videographer as well. Absolutely.
right. That's incredible. I think it takes, man, people. What I love about you, man, I love, like I said from the beginning, you even just explaining what you do. You know, I love your passion, brother. You're a great person individually, but I love the
Thank
passion. You know, your passion for what you do. You always want to get better. You're talking about getting better. You're talking about improvement. You're talking about bettering other people. You know what I mean? That's what we need.
Absolutely.
I was just talking about this the other day. This is what we need, man, out here today in this world, brother. You know what I mean? People that uplift one another, you know what I mean, and want to make other people better, man. And you know, one who doesn't hate, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because we're all out here, man, trying to make it. And especially doing the things we do and encountering one another, man, we need that upliftment and that love, man, to make us better. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely, brother.
I really
Absolutely.
appreciate you, brother, for what you do and who you are as a person, man. I
Thank you
really
so
appreciate
much.
that and
G-Lew.
respect you, brother. You know what I mean?
Thank you
You're
so
all
much.
people. Even when I met you personally, man, you open arms, man, and welcomed me and saluted and you know chopped it up and
Absolutely.
even coming on my show tonight, man. I really appreciate that as well. It's an honor, man.
Absolutely, G-Lew. Absolutely. Thank you so much for saying that, brother.
Yeah,
I'll touch on that briefly because I like to talk about things like that. I that's learned behavior for me, right? My
okay.
family taught me that. They taught me how to be a good person. They taught me
Right.
how to appreciate other people's contributions. You know, as I get older, G-Lew, I want that to be one of my biggest contributions to the world, G-Lew, right? I want to be able to be a good father, right? A good husband, a good videographer, a good professional, right? A good human
Right.
resources professional as I am now. The idea is to continue helping people,
Mhm.
continue assisting individuals thrive in their journeys, right? In
Right.
their journey. And I know there's a higher power out there. I believe in him, such as you do. I've seen that. I've seen
Yes, sir.
your posts. Much
Yes, sir.
respect in that area.
Thank you.
So yeah, man, the idea is to create meaningful relationships. I'm always going to say that, and give meaningful contributions to your communities, man, for
Yes,
sure.
sir. Yes, sir. You spoke on your profession is human resources. Um, are you still active in that? And how would one maybe if they wanted to consult with you on some human resources or to build their brand or make it better? How can one consult Mr. Media Magic?
Oh, I'm always available for business consultation, brother. I'm always
Okay.
available for HR consultation for anybody, man.
Okay.
I also have a consultation. I used to do consultation. I've stopped doing that, but I can always pick it up, right? I'm always willing to help others as they find their way to better their lives, right? If it's
Right.
through what you just mentioned, through information needed of human resources, I can help. I know a lot about human resources, man. I've been doing it for a very long time, and it's a very rewarding profession for me. I mentioned to you, as I mentioned to you earlier, I went to school for that. Right, I
Right.
prepared myself for that. I grew up in the hood, man, just like many other people. But I
Right.
decided to go in a different direction as I got older. Right, as I got older, I decided that I would complement what I already know about running businesses with an education. I went back to school at an older age. Okay, I went
Mm.
back to school at 33, G-Lew. I'm 50. I'm turning 50 this year.
Wow.
So I went to school at I went to school at 33 and graduated at 40.
Man, hold on. Media Magic, hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt you again, but I have to on this because I want you to speak on that because you're not only speaking to people out there, you're speaking to me. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Be encouraged at an age when you are, because I've been encouraged too and want to do more things, and school is one of them. But it's like sometimes when you're at a certain age, you're discouraged. Like, I can't go back to school right now. You got to work. You got to do a lot. You make every excuse in the book. You know what I mean? How does one be encouraged to do that at an age like that and get it accomplished? Like you said, and how does it feel to have that accomplished once it is, you know what I mean, for people at that age, man?
Sure. That's a great question. You know what? For me, for my personal reason, I had been working for a company that just I hit the ceiling. Okay, let's just say that I hit the ceiling at this company, and I wasn't going to grow or progress anymore.
Right.
I had to make a decision. So I could either have left the company or stayed at the company and continued making the same money that I was making at the time. Right. But I said to myself, you know what? The only way for this was for me, okay? So the only way that a Latino in this country can progress and find a way to make the means necessary to live a better life, you can do other things. But for me, my choice was to go back to school and refine myself, buff out those rough edges, because I used to have rough edges, right? Buff out those rough edges and refine myself and learn how to integrate in the professional society. Okay. So I made a big decision. I went back to school at the age of 33. I was determined and focused to get that done because I knew where I wanted to be.
Right.
I knew where I wanted to be, G-Lew. I didn't say to myself, okay, you know what? I'm just going to stay working at this company and I'm just going to, work here for many years and retire. No, I said, you know what? I was born in this country. I have a lot of opportunities here that a lot of other people don't. I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to take advantage of that. So that's what I did, brother. I went back to school and at 33, and I went through that whole journey of going back to school and sitting with younger individuals who can sometimes be a bit intimidating, right?
Right.
A bit discouraging, but I did it, brother. I did it. Look, I earned an associate's degree in physics, okay, because I loved engineering at the time.
Okay.
I earned a bachelor's degree in organizational management because I've been in management for a very long time. And I earned my MBA, my master's in business administration degree, with an emphasis in leadership. Wow. So all that, thank you, sir. But all of that, G-Lew, helps when I approach people. I don't see people just as people. I see you as something that's delicate, something that needs to be treated with care. Right. So, and that's how I approach my work, my profession, and that's how I approach my personal life. I just try to be a good person, G-Lew.
Do you ever think about too? I don't know if you have, but you could be some type of what do they call that? Speaker as well. Like you're a motivator, man. I don't know if you know that. You're a motivator too. You already have the energy and the passion. You speak real. Everything you're talking about is motivation. You know what I mean? You ever think about that as well?
Oh, I've been doing that for quite some time, G-Lew. I'm the spokesperson I'm typically the spokesperson for the company. Yeah.
Okay. Shit. Okay.
The companies that I work for. Yeah.
Got you. Makes
and that's only because I'm in a role. I'm in a role within these businesses that allow me to be able to express, what I know by virtue of being in human resources.
Got you. Makes plenty of sense. Makes all the sense now. Makes all the sense. Man, this guy right here, I'm so glad, man, we got to chop it up tonight because we started with this videography in Santa Fe Springs, but bro, you are so much deeper than that, and I'm glad I got some game, clutch eyes, they say tonight from you, brother.
There you
brother.
go.
You know, I love this. I love this shit right here, man. When we can learn and build, brother. You know what I mean? And that's what you've done, not only for me tonight, but I'm sure people in the chat as well. Now let me switch lanes briefly too before we kind of wrap it up. Let's talk some sports, man. I see you're a Raider fan, which I'm very proud of because you know I'm a Raider fan as well. I don't have any Raider gear on. I'm a Raider fan. What do you think about our Raiders? It's been pretty bad, but we got word today that we got Pete Carroll on board. Even though people say he's the oldest coach ever, I'm all for it because Pete Carroll is kind of proven. What do you think about our Raiders, man?
Oh, man, you know, well, first of all, I've been a Raider fan since I was a little boy, right? Through thick and thin, right? Through the hardships and through the good times and the hardships.
Right.
But excuse me. But these past few years have been quite difficult for the Raiders to get out of their rut, to get out of that they're in, man. You know, but I got some good news this morning, and that good news was that we hired Steve Carroll. And I'm good with Steve Carroll, bro. He's a great leader.
Yes, I agree. Pete Carroll.
But in order for him to be a successful coach or a successful leader for the Raiders, he needs a solid supporting cast, right? He needs a good coaching team, a coaching staff. He's got a good what is a general manager? I can't remember what his name is, but he came over from the Buccaneers, I believe.
Right.
So they're starting anew. They're starting new with a new coaching staff. But I'll take Pete Carroll any day.
I agree. Absolutely. I agree. I said the same thing when I heard that. I was like, I'm all for it. Now we still need a lot, but that's a great start because we got to have a great leader. And it's been hard on coaches. Like even the last coach I liked, but it's hard. You really don't stand a chance when you don't have anything to work with. So I know it's going to be hard. But when you start with a great coach, someone like Pete Carroll, respected, we can start getting those pieces because players will want to play for him. You know what I mean? So I think that's a great start with Pete.
Absolutely. And I have hope, man. As a fan, I never ever lose hope, ever. They can be the weakest team in the league, but my silver and black, my pride for silver and black will never die, man.
Right. Me too. And then that's
Raiders until it ends. That's right.
We got the best fans too. The Raiders, man, we're gonna stay down. Like you said, win, lose, or draw. The Raiders are gonna stand up. They're gonna show up and show out, man. No matter where.
Even when we lose, absolutely.
Yeah. Sure, man. We got real fans. Shout out to the Raiders, man. Definitely. What up, bro? What up, Mama?
I love my Raiders, man. I love my Raiders.
Me too, brother. Me too. I wish they could have came back to LA. We got to no disrespect to San Diego, but why couldn't we get the Raiders? But hey, I get it, man. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's right. They haven't lost us as fans. Nope.
Nah. They haven't.
That ain't gonna happen, right, G-Lew?
Nah. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So okay, aside from us Raiders, who you got for the Super Bowl, man? It's kind of you see what happened. The Rams are out of there. So you got the Eagles and the Eagles Chiefs.
I got the lowest seed right there.
Oh, Washington.
The lowest seed. I'm going with the Redskins, baby.
The Redskins, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, man, they might shock the world, brother. They might shock the world.
Hey, Jaden Daniels, that guy is hot. He is hot right now.
He's from San Bernardino, they said. But
really?
Yeah. Yes.
I didn't know that. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm not surprised why he's that good.
Man, he is good. They may shock the world, but they may definitely shock Philadelphia this weekend for sure.
I hope they do because they are division rivals. Yeah,
exactly.
Those two
I'm like, I'm for the underdogs. I'm for the underdogs, right? Because the Raiders ain't none of them my team, so I'm going for the underdog. Me too, bro.
Absolutely. And who's playing on? Who's the other game? The Buffalo Bills and
Chiefs, man. The Kansas City, the Chiefs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh man, those guys. Well, every time I think of them, I get depressed, man. They're just that good, man.
Yeah, that good. That's what I said too. The Chiefs are so good that you can't hate on them because it's like they are just that good. I don't. You can't really say much. They don't even get dirty. Pat Mahomes doesn't even get dirty out there, man. I said,
They have a great team. Yeah.
They do. No disrespect. They do. Shout out to the Chiefs. Yep. So we got Media Magic people. Anything else? I don't want to hold you all night. Anything else going on that we did not speak on that you want to speak on, or anything you want to talk about or bring up or promote that we didn't touch on, sir?
Not necessarily. What I would like to say is just continue to reiterate. What I would like to continue to reiterate is that let's remain focused on uplifting other people, man. Right?
Yes.
Let's remain focused on giving other people better experiences in their journeys, in this journey we call life. Right? Yes. Let's be respectful to one another. Let's uplift one another. Let's one thing that I am going to say to the people out there, let's do our best to comment responsibly when we're out there commenting on videos, man. You know, people want to feel engaged, but they want to feel that they're liked, man. Most people want to feel that they're appreciated for who they are out there. So that's all I wanted to add. You know, let's continue uplifting the world, G-Lew, you know, one person at a time, brother, as best we can.
That part. I love that positivity. Again, that's what I love about you, Media Magic, positive brother, uplifting. You know what I mean? And like I said, I've been preaching the same thing. People know me. That's what I preach, positivity, because we got enough hate in this world, bro. We in a cold world right now. We got enough of that already, man. Uplift people. You can't do that. Just sit it out. Don't say a thing, man. But try to uplift your peoples, man, out here, man, because that's what we need. That's what people need. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what we need out here, man, for sure.
Absolutely. Even when things don't go planned, G-Lew, even when things get difficult, you know, let's try to focus on the lessons that we learn, right?
Yes.
And how we can improve moving forward. I mean, that's what it's about, brother. Absolutely. You know, I believe that every experience, whether good or bad, contributes to who we are today. Absolutely.
That part. Hey man, Media Magic. Hey, we got all his handles in the chat, in the description. DD put all his handles up there. He got TikTok, he got IG, he got Facebook, he got YouTube. You know what I mean? Probably
and
some
soon,
stuff.
And soon Snapchat.
Snapchat. Soon. Okay.
Yeah.
And soon he's gonna have the merch too. So we got to get this merch, people. We got a petition for Media Magic to get this merch, man. That Media Magic, we need that out here in these streets, man. See, that would be perfect on this shirt right here. So we need that Media Magic in the streets, y'all. Holler at the homie, man. He's there. If you need consultation on HR services, he's a human resource as well. He's human resources as well. So if you need consultation, hit up the homie on IG, DM him. He'll get at you as well. Also, guy's a motivational speaker. He's soon to be a doctor. He has an MBA. This dude has several degrees. He's just all over the place. Media Magic, a well-rounded guy. And that's my guy, man. Media Magic, y'all. The legend.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, G-Lew. Appreciate it, brother.
Yes.
Thank you, G-Lew.
Girl said 6 said, where are you filming this weekend?
So this upcoming weekend on Saturday, we plan on being at El Dorado Park. That's our right now our original plan. We're going to visit El Dorado Park in I think it's North Long Beach.
Okay, Long Beach.
That?
Yeah, Long Beach.
Yeah. You know that massive park, that big old park over there?
What's going on?
Freeway? Yeah. Oh, so there's a car show tomorrow, like a picnic car show.
Tomorrow?
I don't remember who it is. Let me. I can look it up really quick.
I'm glad you told me. I'm in Long Beach right now. I'm gonna pull up on you, Media Magic. We got to collaborate tomorrow, brother.
Come on, G-Lew. That'll be a perfect shot for you.
Yes, sir. I'm in Long Beach right now. I'm gonna pull up.
Let me take a look at really quick, and I can tell you guys where exactly this is. I sent it to Sugar Bear today, so
he's gonna be out there too.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So he hasn't committed yet. So this says here, it's called Fleet Ciders, and I'll send it to you, G-Lew. Let me send it to you now, brother.
Okay.
It's called Fleet Ciders. Where are you, G-Lew? Right here. It's called. Let me see. I don't know if you can see this, but
I just got the notification. Okay. Fleet Cider. Hold on, let me give you a solo shot so we can get that. Let me see. Fleet Ciders. Okay. Can you guys see that? Tacos, raffles, prizes, music. That's all you got enough for me. Autorado Park. That's enough.
There you go. That's all you need.
When I'm in Long Beach, I'm pulling up. And my boy's gonna be there. Oh, yeah, man. I'm pulling up, Media Magic. We're gonna connect tomorrow, brother.
You got it. So the only thing that was, a little disconcerting here was that the weather. Not sure if it was going to rain tomorrow.
Oh, it's supposed to rain?
Yeah. So it looks California. Like, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. But nonetheless, we're still going to go out there just to check it out.
Yeah, for sure.
If it's raining too much, then I don't know, right? But
we'll see.
We're going to still try to swing by to see what's going on out there.
Yeah, pull up, Denise. Denise said, Rainer. Yeah, pull up, Denise. You're right up the way. She's in OC too. She's in Orange County.
Come on down, Denise.
Yeah, come on down, Denise. Yeah, that's great, man. Because I was looking for something to do. That's right around the way. And I get to connect with you, see some lowriders, listen to some music. I'm all for it.
Let's do it.
El Dorado Park, people. Tomorrow, if you're in the Long Beach area or immediate area, pull up and check me and Media Magic out. We'll be out there, man. You know what I mean? Giving hugs and smiles and handshakes, you know what I mean? And merchandise. The homie has these stickers right here. He'll give out. Yep. Oh, hold on. I got you on a solo still. I'm sorry, brother.
That's all good.
Okay, yeah. We'll be look for that right there. Look for that right there. You know what I mean? And look for the G-Lew show. We'll be out there. What up, Stomps? Yep. Media Magic, y'all. Anything else, sir, before we get out of here?
Just a big thank you to you, brother. Just a big thank you, and greatly appreciate you having me on your show today. I really appreciate it, man. Thanks. I can't thank you enough. I really appreciate it. These are great platforms, man. You're doing amazing things. You're going to continue to expand. You're going to continue to grow. I know it because that's what time does to good people like yourself. You're a blessed man, and you're going to continue blessing other people. I can see that. I can feel your energy. Gracias, carnal. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you, brother, man. Media Magic, the legend. Thank you, man. Man. Hey, this has been another classic episode. Shout out to my producer, DD Hairston. Shout out to all of our sponsors. And once again, Media Magic, follow him on all platforms. He'll have all of his handles in the description right here. If you guys miss anything, if you came in late, just when we're done right here, press rewind, let it click again and play this back because it was a classic. Shout out to everyone in the chat who showed love tonight. We appreciate all the love, people. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Also check out tomorrow night the world premiere of Miss Lena Lokes late night R&B soul tomorrow night on the G-Lew show, 10 p.m. Make sure you guys are there. Lena Lokes late night live tomorrow night, world premiere, 10 p.m. Pacific. And we'll be back on Sundays for Oldies Rule Forever. That is Media Magic. I am G-Lew. We are out of here, y'all. Thank you for all the love and support. Thank you, Media Magic.
Absolutely. You're welcome. One more thing, G-Lew. Just want to say shout out to my wife. Just want to let her know that I love her with a passion. Thank you, brother.
To the doctor,
Absolutely.
Magic.
Absolutely, brother.
Love y'all. We out of here. Yeah, we out of here. Once again, y'all, don't forget tomorrow night, the world premiere, Lena Lokes Late Night R&B Soul, 10 p.m. Pacific. You don't want to miss it. Peace.